Sup? It's me, Tafari. Lord Tafari, aka Lord Tafari. How you guys doing? I know it's been a while since I posted anything or a video or streamed or anything like that. But I basically wanted to come in here and talk about uh, making a decision. And before I get into that, I want to talk about why I haven't been streaming or like playing video games, or editing, posting TikToks and stuff like that. While I was doing streaming and I was posting TikToks regularly, daily, every day, and posting content, yada yada, growing a platform. I was gaining traction, or traction. For me, traction is like if I have a stream and 20 people follow me on TikTok, I think that's traction. That's traction for me because everybody starts somewhere. But that was my traction. And every single time I would stream, I would get like 20, 30 subscribers. I mean, not subscribers, followers on TikTok. And I was steadily gaining, building a platform. But in the beginning, it felt good to to work toward your goals. So I felt good about myself. But it almost felt as if the more I streamed, the more I gained. Like maybe I'll stream for like whenever, like 4 to 8 hours, like 4 to 8 hours of streaming time. I'll play Valorant and I'll interact with my viewers, whether that be like probably like 7 to 10 people, basically, and I'll just play the game for like a quite a while. And what ended up happening was like my sleep schedule started to get so fucked up because I would come home late from work. I work at Amazon. I would come home late from work, and I'll come home late. I'll come home from work at like 12 o'clock. I'll get home. I'll stream for like 4 to 6 hours. Go to sleep. Wake up at like 2, and do it over again. And like do some homework and do it over again. And that was like taking a toll on me, like mentally. Like when I would wake up, I would look and even though I knew I was working towards something, I still would I wouldn't feel accomplished when I woke up. Like I would wake up and I would think like, what am I doing with my life? Like it wasn't like a feeling of, oh yeah, I just grinded last night and I just did that. I woke up feeling like, why am I waking up at 2 o'clock? I'm waking up late. I'm not feeling really good when I wake up. I stopped going to the gym because I was streaming. It's like I I wasn't balancing my life the correct way. And that started to take a toll on me mentally. And it started to I started to kind of loathe playing games, and something that used to be so fun to me turned into something that I had a hard time enjoying, which led me to stop streaming and playing games altogether. Like one day I was just like, I'm not gonna do this anymore. I stopped. I deleted every game on my PC. I deleted even like my aim trainers. I deleted everything on my PC. I was like, I'm done. And I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm not trying to make excuses or anything like that, because like I said, it was a choice to do all those things. All those things were a choice that I made myself. So I'm not looking for sympathy. I just kind of wanted to get it off my chest. And I stopped streaming maybe a month or two ago, and I've been really consistent with my working out and reading my books and gaining my knowledge about myself, you know, financial literacy, all that stuff. I've been on a good steady incline once I stopped streaming. And it's I still play games every now and then, but I'll play one game and I'll get off. I'll play for 30 minutes and then I'll hop off. It's not as extensive. I went from 6 hour playtimes from to 30, 45 minute playtimes, and then I'll stop and get back to doing work or going to the gym or going back to work or doing my homework or working on my coding or all those things. And I kind of thought to myself okay, what was the main reason I started to do streaming and just try to build a platform? What was the reason why I tried to think back to the reason why I started. And the reason why I started is because I wanted to be I wanted to have complete control over my life. That's something that I've been a stickler about my whole life. I'm a very control oriented person. I like to have control over, what school I go to. Like it even pours into like my relationships. Like I'm not like very like a controlling person, but I like to be in control of myself. As in like the fact as like I don't allow other people to affect my emotions or anything, or I don't want to be kind of like vulnerable in a sense because I don't want to have somebody do something and then me feel a certain type of way about it. That's what I mean when I'm saying like control oriented, and that control oriented is like has like poured into like my daily life. And I say that to say I started YouTube because I want to have freedom. I wanted to do something that I love doing and make that a career and make that a way to where I could sustain myself and my livelihood while also doing something that I love doing. But in the midst of doing it, I forgot about why I started. And that, led me to stop doing it. And I kind of been thinking like, I haven't just been doing anything since I stopped streaming, but I kind of been thinking like, okay. And another thing that I thought about when I was streaming, like, I kind of came across some weird people while I started streaming, and like, I started to realize how much I value my privacy, like how much I value my, even though I wasn't big, but I only had like 500, 400 followers on TikTok, and like I only had like 10 concurrent viewers on TikTok. But some people, like, there'll be times where I'll have like 50 viewers, like for a full hour, like just 50 viewers, and that's a lot to me. But that's some progress to me. Like at the time, that was like still like right now, that was like a lot of progress for me. And I say that to say, I realized during while I was streaming, like I value my privacy a lot. Like I'm a very private person, and I know like this video is probably contradictory towards that, but I usually just make these videos to like get stuff off my chest. And I feel like, maybe some random person might come across it and they might be able to find some type of value in the video. But I realized while I was trying to stream and create content that I really value my privacy. And I really started to question like, is this something that I really want to do? I still want that control over my life, best believe. I don't want to be stuck working for somebody else or working to get a job, going to college to get a job just to pay the stuff back, just so I could just barely be surviving life. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be that type of person, and that's just not something I'm gonna accept for my life. But at the same time, uh, it's like when I was doing the streaming, I was like, man, I really like this, and I'm really enjoying this. But I started to realize like people were like saying like weird things to me, like, and I wasn't even like I wasn't even big. I was getting like 10 concurrent viewers, and there'll be people saying the weirdest things to me, like saying like outrageous things, and it just made me really think. Like that also like really made me think like, is it something that I really want for my life? And kind of like what I've been thinking about, what a decision that I've been pondering about lately is whether or not, I'll be right back. Whether or not I want to sell my 4080. So if you guys didn't know, I was going to, you know, build a PC with my 4080, but it's unused. It's like in perfect condition. Like I've never used it. I've never put it in anything. And really, I was thinking like, okay, if I don't want to do streaming anymore, which I really haven't made that decision yet. If I don't want to do streaming anymore, what am I gonna do in order to get the freedom that I want out of life? And I was thinking, okay, I have this $1,500 part sitting in my closet. I didn't buy this part. I got this part for free. We ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about how I got the part for free. I got this part for free. I might as well sell it, buy more parts, and then sell those. And then I could like, make a side hustle like selling computer parts. Like that way I can create a passive income that I don't really have to work for. Really, I'm just selling and shipping the parts. Or if somebody wants to come pick them up, then they can do that too. And then I'm reinvesting the money that I get from those parts into the business, and then I can. It's kind of like another idea I had, but like why I haven't made a decision yet is because like selling this part would be like the death of like the streamer dreams, I guess, or like the content creation dreams. Like I feel like if I go this route, it's solidifying that I don't want to be a content creator anymore. And I really still haven't been playing game. Like I said, I've been playing for 35, 45 minutes, but I haven't been playing at all. I still have no, no, like the passion, the dedication that I had before, it like died. It just died. Like, I don't know. Like, I really don't. I don't know you're not supposed to have it all together, but it's like, man, bro. You see all these people making all this money. People, I'm 19, but people who are like younger than me, bro, making, and not, and comparison is really the thief of joy. Shouldn't compare yourself to others, but it's like, bro, is it wrong to want that for yourself? It is so wrong to want that for yourself. And I'm not comparing my life to others, but it's like, bro, I've had a job. I had a job at Amazon before I had a job here. And then life happened. Then I got another job here. And then life happened to me again. And like the more I go through life, I know I'm only 19. I haven't gone through a whole bunch of life experience. But it's like the more I think, I'm like, life is, because I don't feel sorry for myself. I don't feel like I'm like not gonna be somebody, but I'm just thinking, I'm like I'm in the process of, this is the process, it's the journey of getting to where you want to be. And I kind of keep thinking like, bro, these jobs are not gonna hold up. Like, let's say I finish my coding course, and then I get a job coding, and I'm making like what, $85,000 entry, and then I have to wait 2 years to get to another 100K. The way this economy is going, bro, is that really gonna give me the life that I want for myself? Is that gonna give me financial freedom? Doing that? No. Now I might be able to make investments, well, with that money, depending on, what I'm saying. But I don't want to wait until I'm 40 or 50 to be able to live my life. I just don't and I'm not. I'm not. And it's like sometimes it's just like hard to like explain to others like what you want to do, like what you have planned for yourself, especially when you don't have it all figured out yourself. And it just sucks. Like I just wish I knew. Sometimes I wish I knew I exactly what I needed to do so I could just do it. But contradicting what I just said, and as you can tell, I've been habitually contradicting myself throughout this whole video. That can kind of give you a instance of where my thought processes have been. Like, just man, I want it bad. I want it bad. I really do. I don't want to. I don't want to follow the same life path that everybody else around me does. And that's why like I try, I'm like a try hard, or like who fucking reads books and shit, who reads books, like who reads books instead of doing other things, or who tries to like trying to diet, or putting a whole bunch of black seed oil into your fucking smoothie so you can have a better It's like your body is healthier and stuff like that. Like things like that. Like I just do it because I want it, bro. I don't want to be like a loser, bro. Like I don't want to be a loser, bro. Like I really don't. I really don't want to be a loser, bro. Like, bro, I don't, man. And I just don't have it all together, bro. And that shit sucks, man. And sometimes it feels like I'm so far behind everybody else because they already like know. Like it's like sometimes it feels like I gotta stop comparing. It's like a lot of stuff stop comparing like yourself to others, but it's like you look around and it's like, bro, everybody just knows what they're doing with their life. They just know exactly what they have going on. They're working their fucking job, getting AC units and stuff like that. But I'm like, bro, I don't want to be just an AC unit builder. And there's nothing wrong with blue collar work. But I want to be fucking rich, yo. I want to be rich as hell. I want to be wealthy. I want to be able to teach my kids how to amass wealth. I want to be able to break this curse of like chasing money in order to survive, living paycheck to paycheck, fucking stressing, struggle. I'm tired of that, bro. And I haven't even went through that as much as my parents have. I haven't gone through nearly as much because they should, but I've seen enough to where it's like, bro, I don't want this for my life. And I haven't struggled. My parents did whatever they could. They did a lot for me. I lived a very privileged life. I lived a very privileged life compared to others. But I just want more. And it's like, bro, sometimes I feel like I don't have it all together, bro. It feels like sometimes I'm just running in circles. Like I'm not making any real progress. Just running in circles. I start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. Go 2 steps forward, take 3 steps back. And it's like, bruh, ah, it's just so frustrating sometimes, you know? But I'm not gonna give up because I'm not a fucking quitter. And I am gonna get to where I wanna be in life. But I'm not there right now, and that's okay. Even though it really sucks. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. It's been Lord Safari. Always remember to learn, obsess, reevaluate, and dominate over whatever you want to do in your life. Create the reality of vision for yourself. Become Lord. I love you guys. Catch you in the next one. Peace.